Hey everyone, and welcome to another XDefiant video. Before we get started, yes, I'm still continuing my AK-47 weapon grind. As of me recording this video, I think it's on level 43 or 44. I'll be sure to stream more often on YouTube so you can stay on up to date on that progress. And if you enjoyed this video, leave a like and subscribe if you're new. Anyways, if you read the title or if you got a good idea from the thumbnail, I'm just here to rant about, well, what I assume are the Call of Duty players basically trying to come to XDefiant and ruin it by basically trying to make it like Call of Duty. Even worse is when you can actually tell that they're basically Call of Duty players by their playstyle, where they refuse to get on the objective. They're already trying to build the meta for a preseason, which, by the way, I don't know if you noticed, but when a gun gets used a little too much, it's going to get nerfed or rebalanced to where no one's going to want to use it. And most of all, again, I want to emphasize on this part as much as I can. We're in the preseason. Like, we don't even have a rank mode at all yet. It's, think of it like a really glorified beta right now, and people are already trying to sweat their asses off, trying to think like they're gonna become the next pro XDefiant member or something like that. There's already pros, and most of them are probably like ex Call of Duty players. But either way, though, you're not gonna call yourself a pro just playing the same weapon as everyone else, and then not playing the objective. And I don't know. It irks me to no end that these people are already trying to bring streaks, modes from Call of Duty, more specifically Battle Royale. A lot of people seem to think, I mean, this game's already free to play, but for some reason, a lot of Call of Duty players are trying to emphasize, oh yeah, they need a Battle Royale. Listen, it's a small team, and the funny thing is, what's it called? Call of Duty pretty much added a Battle Royale, and that's pretty much where all their, attention is, because, let's face it, multiplayer is dead. It's dead. People keep bringing up those Twitch views, saying, look at more people are watching Call of Duty than XDefiant, and it's always Warzone, because the second they include Modern Warfare 3, it's basically in the quad digits. Meanwhile, XDefiant has been steadily keeping up with 15,000, 16,000, 18,000 at most. And again, we're just in the preseason. Just wait until we start getting new content and we start getting an influx of people. More specifically, I'm pretty sure, and don't quote me on this, I think we're getting Search and Destroy and Team Deathmatch in the first season. But again, I don't know. They seem to be a little more preoccupied with, making sure the game's working fine, and then fixing the netcode issues, because a lot of people are dying around walls and stuff these days. But yeah, after all that, though, it is a pretty annoying that the one thing that Call of Duty seem to like to do is try to push whatever they think is good, which again, the only reason COD even got to its place, because originally it was a good game, except now they have disbanding lobbies, which I know XDefiant also has, SBMM, EOMM, and they have all this stuff to basically make it just as a really manipulative experience and not even a fun one anymore. They ditched the fun thing because all they want to do is get people glued playing as much as they can, and just buying skins in the item shop and everything. It's not even about player retention or fun. They just want as many people buying skins and everything. And yeah, Call of Duty pretty much went downhill. I think the earliest sign of us going downhill was when they started when they gave us the option to buy those $2 skins. I think they were like $2 skins back in Black Ops 2. They were cool back then, and $2 a pop for Kawhi, Bacon, and all those. It was a good time back then, but then it just escalated. I honestly feel like it hit its peak and then pretty much broke its limit when Advanced Warfare came out. Back when they had those weird loot boxes that would give you weapon variants with better stats. I'm not going to bring up the clown skin. But yeah, you know what I'm getting at. I feel like that was the breaking point. And when they saw how much money that was getting, they started, upping the ante, seeing how much they can get away with it. And it just kept escalating and escalating. We went from loot boxes to an item shop where almost anything can be costing $8-10, and pretty much buying two 3 packs of skins, the best looking ones at least, is worth more than the game. And again, it's just a cosmetic where the only thing you're gonna see is your hands. The only time you'll probably only see your skin is when you're dead, or if I don't know, if they ever do that one spectator thing, you know, when Black Ops 3 did it, where it just showed the top 3 players or whatever. But even then, it's just a glorified slot machine at this point. Like, you know, you lose too many matches, they'll throw you a pity bone. You win too many, or you win a little too well, and they throw you right back where you started and start losing. And it's not even a fresh experience. You're just kind of at the mercy of the system of Call of Duty, which brings me right back to the beginning of what I said earlier. Why are Call of Duty players trying to ruin XDefiant? We're already having fun. You can tell by how many people are constantly making videos. I mean, as annoying as those meta videos are, you know, a lot of people are making fresh videos saying how much they enjoy this game, how much fun it is, because every match is a new experience. You can never tell what you're going to be doing with each match. Meanwhile, Call of Duty, what is it? Oh yeah, I don't want to play because it's always a sweat fest. I can't even just play casually. Like you're just getting punished just for even deciding to launch the game. And honestly, I tried to introduce one of my friends to the game, but all they did was tease Black Ops 6, and he went right back to playing Black Ops 4 again and saying that he's excited for the game and he's gonna be playing that again. And it's just like, he doesn't know that, or I think he's oblivious to it, because I did tell him that, you know, the same systems they have in Modern Warfare 3 that made you leave that game, it's going to be in here too. And his response was just, hopefully not. It's just, again, I don't get why people are trying to just, you know, we finally have a fun game to talk about. We know we finally have so much fun playing an arena shooter that we stopped talking about Call of Duty. Meanwhile, the Call of Duty players give us a reason to talk about them because they want to just start migrating their beliefs onto this game. And it's like, no. If Modern Warfare 3 was doing way better than Warzone, and they want to say the same thing, like, yeah, they should do this and this if they want to make the game, then it'd be more understandable. But the fact is, they just launched with a new season a few days ago, and it just, you know, the hype for it just died almost immediately. Meanwhile, all XDefiant has is what? A double XP weekend. It's still, and, you know, just weapons to grind to level 100, or I guess just, I don't know, a playground for those people that think that they're the next MLG or whatever. Pretty much just trying to sweat their asses off, thinking they're going to go pro at this game. But again, all they're just doing is becoming like that Buzz Lightyear meme, with them just basically using the same exact thing as every other person. There's no originality. There's no fun. Those are the people you should not be taking advice from on how to play this game, because you're just going to make yourself pretty miserable, because almost every weapon is viable if you know when and where to use it. But a lot of people don't want to hear that. They want to just, I guess, be held their hand, and that's where we're back to the skill-based matchmaking part, because basically that game was defending such bad players that now that there's no skill-based matchmaking, the bad players are either thinking that they're not as well. They won't admit that they're not as good as they think they are. Instead, they just want to complain and get things changed until it fits their needs or whatever. And it's just like, no, that's not how you get better at a game. The only way you get better is by playing repeatedly, learning from your mistakes, changing attachments to fit however you played. So say, you're missing a lot of your shots because of the recoil. You fix the recoil. The gun's not going up as high as you think it should, so you you start putting stuff to control the horizontal, vertical recoil. The funny thing is too, I always do that, where what I just said, I just do what I need. But the thing is, at the end of the day, all I end up doing is just basically adding a fast fire rate. Actually, I just speed up the ADS, because by then I've had so much experience with the weapon that the recoil isn't even an issue anymore. So, you know, yeah, I'll lose some matches, I'll win some, but at least I know every match was fair, unless I get those teammates that, you know, refuse to get the objective, which has happened multiple times. But, you know, that's just how it is. A lot of people are just not objective players. And again, going back to what I said earlier, fingers crossed that they end up adding a team deathmatch mode so that the rest of us can just play actual objective modes, because once they add a TDM, that's pretty much where all the people that are going to be running meta builds are probably going to be going, especially the ones that don't play the objective to begin with. But yeah, I've rambled long enough. I feel like I've gotten my point that Call of Duty players should just kind of zip their mouth. If they want a game like Call of Duty, then Modern Warfare is right there. Modern Warfare 3, 2, Vanguard, all of them. They still have some life in them, and if they want a Call of Duty game, just go right to them. They don't have to go and start going to other games and saying, yeah, this game should be like this. Because, fun fact, what do you think would happen if the same thing would happen if they went straight to Battlefield and said, yeah, this game sucks, it should be like Call of Duty? They'll just get mocked and pretty much be get told the same exact thing I've been saying. This isn't Call of Duty, go play Call of Duty, you know? But yeah, that was just something I needed to get off my chest, because, you know, it's a fun game overall, but it's like, you know, now that we actually have a fun arena shooter, we have people trying to ruin it for everyone else, because, you know, they've had their hand held so much by Call of Duty that they now officially think that if it doesn't have this and this from Call of Duty, then it's not a good game. Anyways, that's all I gotta say. Hope you enjoyed this video. And again, from what I said at the beginning of the video, if you enjoyed this, leave a like, comment what you think about my thoughts of what I said about this video, you know, regarding the Call of Duty players and FPS, other people trying to ruin it by adding stuff from other games into this, or trying to think that a battle royale will make this game way better, when, you know, we all know that's not the case. And yeah, stay tuned for more videos. I still working on my weapon grind for the AK-47. Once I have a finalized build, you'll see another one of those or I got this gun gold video kind of things. Anyways, that's all I gotta say. Hope you enjoyed, and yeah, see you next time.